Hello guys, welcome back to another AIME problem solution video. Today we have yet another question here, and as always, let's start off by reading the question. So, let x, y, and z be positive real numbers satisfying the system equations. So square root 2x minus xy plus square root 2y minus xy equals 1, square root 2y minus yz plus square root 2z minus yz equals square root 2, and square root 2z minus zx plus square root 2x minus zx equals square root 3. Then bracket 1 minus x times 1 minus y times 1 minus c squared can be written as m over n, where m and n are relatively prime positive integers. Find m plus n. So first, let's look at the equation m over n. Now obviously, having x, y, and z in these 1 minuses is kind of annoying, so instead, let's create 3 new variables. So, I'll write them here. A is going to equal to 1 minus x, b is going to equal to 1 minus y, and c is going to equal to 1 minus c. So now, using these new variables, I'm going to rewrite these 3 equations. So here, now we get square root 1 minus a times 1 plus b. Here we get square root 1 minus a plus 1 times square root 1 times 1 plus b plus square root 1 plus a times 1 minus b. And it's gonna be the same for these, so 1 minus b, 1 plus c, plus square root 1 plus b, square root 1 minus c, and then square root 1 minus a, 1 plus c, plus 1 minus c times 1 plus a. Now these might be a little bit hard to read, but we won't be using them that much. So now let's square all 3 of these. I'll write it down here now. So for the first one, we get 2ab minus 1 equals 2 square root 1 minus a squared, 1 minus b squared. So I've squared both of these, and then I've moved the one over here, and the part that don't have square root on them, and I've moved the rest to one side. So we'll be repeating this for the other two. So 2bc equals 2 square root 1 minus b power 1 minus b squared, 1 minus c squared, and same thing for the last one. So 2ac plus 1 equals 2 square root 1 minus c squared, 1 minus a squared. Now obviously we still have a square root here, which is kind of annoying, so we're going to be squaring it a second time. So finally we get a squared plus b squared minus ab equals 3 over 4 for this one, b squared plus c squared equals 1 for this one, and a squared plus c squared plus ac equals 3 over 4. And we will be labeling these as equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3. So now let's start solving these variables. So let's do equation 1 minus equation 3. From this, we should get b squared minus ab minus c squared minus ac equals 0. So now let's factor this. Now we get b squared minus c squared equals ab plus ac, which in turn can be turned into b plus c times b minus c equals a times b plus c. Now we can remove the b plus c, and now we can get that a is going to equal to b minus c. So we'll keep this here for now. Now let's plug in a equals b minus c into the first equation. So from this, by simplifying, I'll just write it out really quickly. B squared minus bc. B squared minus bc plus c squared plus b squared minus b squared plus bc equals 3 over 4. Then by simplifying and adding all the like terms, we get b squared plus c squared minus bc equals 3 over 4. Now from the second equation, we see that b squared plus c squared equals 1. So we're going to be subbing equation number 2 into this new equation, and we should get that bc is going to equal to 1 over 4. Now that we have this, let's square a. So a squared should equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc. Since you know what bc is, and we know what bc squared is, b squared plus c squared is from the second equation, by plugging these in, we get that a squared should equal to 2 over 1. Now, m over n, because we've replaced all the variables with a, b, and c, m over n should be equal to a squared, b squared, times c squared. Now, since we know what bc is, and we know what a squared is, we can turn this into a squared times bc squared. And since we know what bc and a is, we get this should equal to 2 over 1 times 4 over 1 squared, which should equal to 1 over 32. So in this case, m plus n should equal to 1 plus 32, or 33. So the answer to this problem, which is m plus n, is equal to 33. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any way to solve this problem, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.